I have ladies ask me all the time, how do you know what colors to choose when you're choosing eyeshadow colors? How do you know what colors to choose for your particular color of eyes? How do you blend these colors together so they look natural? Well, I'm here today to help you answer these questions and to guide you through this eye look that I created today using the Addiction Palette 4. So let's get started. The first tip that I will give you is eye primer. Eye primer is an important step when applying your eyeshadow makeup. This will prevent creasing of your eyeshadow. It will give you a better payoff from the colors of your eyeshadow, and it will help your eyeshadow last all day long. And when you put it on in the morning and when you go to take it off at night, it'll look like you had just put it on. Using Addiction Palette 4, we're going to be using 4 colors out of this palette. We are going to start off with the color Cheerful and using the fluffy crease brush to put our first color on. You want to just dab your brush in that lightly and apply to the outer half of your eye. Now moving on to the next color, I'm going to be using the Younique's Deluxe eyeshadow brush, and we're going to pick up the color Honest. This is going to go on the inner half of your eye. From the corner over, now I like to bring in my blending brush and just lightly blend that together. And I'm going to blend those colors up into the brow bone. Now we're going to come in and bring in the dark color Triumphant on the outer V of our eye. And this is a very dark color, so start light and build your color up. This is going to help bring some more dimension to your eye look. And I just like to dab for exact placement of these darker colors into the outer V. Now, if you have more of a hooded eye, you can bring it up more on your brow bone just a little bit here, so it's not totally in the crease. Just dab it in place. And then come back in with the blending brush and blend those edges out. Just kind of soften those edges from that darker color. I just want to pull that in from the out inward. And now using our liner shader brush, it's got the liner on one end and the shader bristles on the other. We're going to pick up the color Tender, and this is going to go in our underneath the brow bone and then on the inner corners of our eye to add light. And this is going to brighten the eye. by bringing it on the inner corners of your eye, it's gonna make your eyes look more open. And brighten them up. I'm gonna soften that up just a little bit more here, and we will clean this up. I did not put my foundation, the rest of my makeup on yet, because sometimes when you're using these darker colors, by waiting to do the rest of your face, these darker colors can kind of seep out here whenever you're doing your blending and stuff. So you can clean that up then whenever you do your foundation. And then whenever we finish up the rest of the eye look, we'll come back in underneath and brush some shadow in underneath the eyeliner. But let's go in and finish up the rest of the face. Since we've got the rest of our face on besides our lips, we're going to come in now and we're going to go underneath the lower lash line with a little bit of the Cheerful and the Triumphant mixed together. And I'm using the liner shader brush. And we're just going to smudge that underneath the lower lash line. going to tie all that in together. Now to finish up this look, we're going to use our eyelash primer and our 4D mascara. And that's all there is to it. 4 shadows, 1 palette.